Good morning, campers.
I used to play video games a lot, but everything's really programmed in there, whereas with pinball, you know, every game is different.
With video games, I don't know, they get kind of boring. There's also a lot of violence in video games, which I don't like.
Pinball is mind over machine. It's very zen. Hey, what's up? I'm Tama.
And I'm Julio.
And we're in the mix.
And we're headed up to 55th and 7th Avenue, the home of Fluffy Donuts.
And of course, Madame Rossi's reader and advisor. And the Grand Ballroom of the Park Central Hotel, which is where we're headed.
And that's because this week we're going to check out the Professional and Amateur Pinball Association's 4th Annual Pinball Championships.
We're going to be talking to some of the competitors to find out what makes those guys tick.
This week we're going to show you what it's like to be in the middle of a war zone when we meet some kids from Bosnia.
And I've got a first-hand report on spending a little bit too much money, which you're not going to want to miss.
We're also going to introduce you to some kids who are really making a difference by manning the phone lines of an AIDS hotline.
So, put away that Nintendo, pack up that Sega, and grab your quarters, because we're off to play some pinball!
Hey, we're here with pinball aficionado and the event organizer, Steve Epstein. How you doing, Steve?
I'm just doing great.
I thought, you know, pinball was dead. I mean, what kind of advancements have you guys made to make pinball keep up with video games?
Over the last 4 years, the technology that was making video so well is being applied very extensively to pinball. Plus, what they've also been able to do is incorporate new titles, such as movies and TV titles, to make it more recognizable.
Is it true that pinball was outlawed in New York?
It was outlawed in New York City. In 1942, Mayor LaGuardia decided that pinball was part of a gambling scheme and outlawed it. It was incredible. It took almost 34 years until 1976 to have it re-established as a real game of skill.
Steve, how much of pinball is skill and how much is luck?
About 75% skill and about 20-25% luck. And if you look at it, I mean, that's really much like life.
Well, I know I'm hooked. Thanks a lot, Steve. Yeah, we're here with Dale, who placed second in this competition last year. Dale, how long have you been playing pinball?
Since I was tall enough to reach the flippers.
This is basically a male-dominated kind of sport. So are these guys, like, constantly picking you up?
Once in a while.
Have you ever been on a date with anybody that was into pinball?
Never.
Have you ever been on a pinball date? Can you give us some tips, like, on how to play this machine?
You gotta notice where all the flippers are. We got a flipper here, flipper there, flipper there. And whenever you get the chance, you're gonna want to trap it. So you can set yourself up for a shot. You want to shoot the ramps, and you don't want to shoot there.
Dale, how much money do you think you spent in your whole life playing pinball?
It's kind of hard to say, but at least $2,000.
Was that worth it?
Definitely, yeah.
Hey, what's up? We're hanging out with Kai right now. He's last year's New York #1 champ. Hey, Kai, I noticed while you're playing that you're, like, moving around a lot, like this all in the wiggle.
Yeah, it's a little, everyone has their own kind of body language because it's almost like you just have to feel it.
Cameron, are we distracting your game?
Oh, no, I'm used to playing with furry microphone in my face.
Dude, what possessed you to travel all the way down here from summery Australia to the cold of New York?
Well, you know, I like pinball, and you just got to love airplanes, so it was sort of like a marriage made in heaven, really.
Kai, take me back in the day or in the arcade. Were you picking up girls using your skills at pinball?
No, you don't find so many girls that like pinball.
Karen, do you make any really good pinball noises?
I swear a lot at it. Other than that, not much, really.
No, I mean, can you, like, impersonate the machine at all?
More.
If you ever lose, like, so bad that you just want to break the machine, just want to smash it?
No, I mean, you got to keep in mind that this is a game.
This is the ball leaving the chamber.
Yep.
Ka-ching!
I suppose, yes.
It's really, don't mind me, I kind of talk to myself as I'm playing sometimes. So like, okay, there we go.
So Cameron, do you have any tips for us?
Basic rule with pinball you'll find is just, if something's flashing, go for it. It's usually worth a good amount of something, you know.
The #1 rule in pinball is not to hit the flippers at the same time.
The object of the game basically is to get into multi-ball, board multi-ball, or completing missions.
So what I'm seeing is Pinball, which is a manual game on a computer. Isn't this what we're trying to get away from?
The ball will come around, comes back down, drops down to here, comes back to your right flipper, and makes another shot. You can also score a lock over here.
Can you make any really good pinball sounds like the machine? Can you emulate it at all?
And after you've scored your skill shot, the object is to complete your missions. And after you've completed each mission, you gain an artifact. The missions are a wormhole.
There you go. Very good.
There's also some cool things in the game with these cannons. You can get into the synchronous mode where the cannons are constantly firing left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. It's really cool. You get into this kind of a Zen flow thing going.
I really enjoy the ball bearings. I've always had a ball bearing fixation.
Basically, the game is that simple.
All I want to know